Hello, and welcome to VizLab Training for Educators, Unit 1, Introduction to VizLab. This first session is brief. Here are your learning targets. We're going to talk about what VizLab is, our purpose for visualizing data in BBSD, and our theory of action. We will also cover the concept of data literacy and the data visualization thought process. VizLab is a visual analytics solution helping BBSD educators and district personnel see and understand student data in a way that impacts student learning, growth, and development. VizLab is a partnership between the Instructional Services and Equity Department, ISE, and the IT department. Together, we are all working towards student success by using data to better understand our students and our organization. We are increasing the effectiveness of our work. A theory of action is essentially a set of causal assumptions of how we will move our organization, BBSD, from its current state to its desired state. Basically, if we do this, what do we hope will be the outcome? This is the BBSD VizLab theory of action. If we implement a data warehouse and data visualization project, VizLab, we will be able to quickly access and use data that is consistent and meaningful in order to drive instruction and positively impact student growth and achievement. We will see this result in the way that educators and leaders use and talk about data and communicate with each other and with students and their families. In turn, we would expect to see data-based instructional decisions that would increase student growth and achievement. You can see the full VizLab theory of action with further details by following this link on our website. As you know, in BBSD, we use a variety of systems to collect and store data. This includes student data, personnel data, operations data, and much more. With the formation of the data warehouse, we have created a way to unify our reporting systems and standardized how data can be organized. This data warehouse connects to VizLab and allows us to create meaningful data visualizations to help our data users. VizLab launched in the 2016-17 school year to district decision makers and school-based administrators. In school year 2017-18, we expanded access to school-based educators and are continuing the effort to support all BBSD educators in using data for student success. We know that our students and our community are also data consumers, and we hope to continue to make data available to them as well. So why should you use VizLab? VizLab is a powerful tool that can help you accurately observe, analyze, and respond to a variety of different kinds of data for the purpose of continuously improving teaching and learning in the classroom and school. In other words, VizLab can help you be a data literate educator. The good news is that data literate educators do not need to be experts in statistics or data collection methods. However, data literate educators do need to demonstrate 3 critical competencies. These include 1, the ability to make use of multiple sources of data. This could include data such as students' day-to-day work, test scores, and participation in class. VizLab is built to help you do this. 2, the skill to interpret data accurately. For example, using a student's iReady level can help you identify where a student's reading falls relative to his or her grade level, but using a score on a unit math test will give you different information. And 3, the capacity to engage in productive, collaborative inquiry with colleagues. It's important to look at student data with others to help students achieve their best. You can all help one another improve student learning by providing context and ideas for continuous improvement. In order to think about and understand representations of data in VizLab, it's important to have a list of questions that can help guide you through the thought process. What is the purpose of the data? For example, the purpose may be to describe student performance or to compare groups of students. Ask yourself what you are trying to learn or accomplish by looking at the data. What types of data are being displayed? Some types of data you might see in a display are test scores, graduation rates, or course grades. What is being measured? Examples include rates of proficiency, average scores, and numbers of students. Remember, the same type of data can also be measured in different ways. For example, if you're looking at attendance, the measure could be an attendance rate or a count of absences for a student. What population is included in the data? Is it a smaller sample within the population? You may look at data for a whole school or possibly for one class. And what groups of students are there? Another way to say this is, who are the students being shown in the data? This could include gender, race, ethnicity, and whether a student is served through an IEP or other type of plan. Here are the topics we covered in this session. What is VizLab, our purpose and our theory of action, the concept of data literacy, and some tips for thinking through data visualizations.